Hello world, today another video. It's going to try and keep making unfiltered just of my thoughts and things that I think are interesting and useful maybe for other people to hear, um, that pop in my brain. I think as well doing this makes me know that if I have a thought, it's worthwhile to keep it in my head, to keep remembering it, because I'm going to make a video about it later, which is then going to deepen my memory and knowledge of that thing. So that's really good to do as well. Also, I read like three books at a time, and I think I should start by doing videos about not necessarily the actual whole book, because that's not quite how I work, but the chapters or bits of it that I find good, just little snippets would be really good to do as well. But I'm going to try and improve from the last unfiltered video I made by making this a bit shorter, because I think 5 minutes is about the length of time I want them to be. So today was just a thought about how to use social media effectively, so that it doesn't become a negative impact on your mental well-being, because I know that it can, and I can see how things like TikTok and Instagram. I mean, I got rid of TikTok pretty quickly because it was just too much, too sensory over, just too much time spent watching crap, and like, yeah, it wasn't good. And I still spend too much time on YouTube, but and Instagram, I can see that being an issue. But what I realised with my use of Instagram is that, well, what I've done is I've said that I only go on Instagram if I'm posting. So if I'm creating as much as I'm consuming in terms of my use of Instagram, then that's not too bad. Then it's not a negative. It doesn't feel as if it's having such a negative impact on my well-being. It feels like it's having more of a positive effect. Because for one, it means that I have to be thinking about what am I doing, and are these things that I'd like the world to see that I'm doing, and thus I'm doing more things that I would like the world to see me doing. Things like holidays that I've gone on before, and just making it so that when I look on Instagram, I'm not thinking, I'm sure other people think this as well, oh, look at all these people having such great times and I'm not doing anything. And that's just going to make you feel crap, obviously. I mean, anyone can see that would make you feel bad. But if you're only going on Instagram when you've got something interesting to say about your life, then it doesn't feel so bad when you see other people having a good time as well. You're like, oh, I'm having a good time, let's see what everyone else is up to. You don't feel like you're missing out on anything, or that your life isn't as good because you're only looking on it when when you've got interesting things to say about your own life. So that's what I found really useful for me in terms of my use of Instagram and how I go about using it. And I think it's maybe a good plan for other people, something that I find useful in terms of how I use Insta. With TikTok, I mean, you could do the same kind of thing. I don't really use TikTok, so it's not really a platform that I'm familiar with. But I, just talking from my own personal experience of Instagram, and how I've started using it 5-6 months ago, how I've gone about its use since then. I found that that's the way that makes it really an enjoyable experience for me. That I'm feeling like I'm adding something to the world, and that I have a good time with my experience of it. So that's my bit for today, is to, when you're using social media, create as much as you consume, or at the very least, if you've not created anything on social media, if you haven't posted something, or put something out there that day, don't look on it. That's the rule I follow generally. I mean, it's not 100%, but if I haven't put something on Instagram that day, I won't look on Instagram, because I'm going to feel bad about what other people are up to. If you look at other people's stories and you haven't got anything good to say about your own story, then you feel like you're missing other people having a great time when you're not, and that's not good. Anyway, so that's my bit for today. Hope that was useful for you all, and forward to seeing more short videos like this.